This is a part 2 for day 4. I'm sitting in line waiting for the school to let out so that I can pick up my children, which is one of the amazing benefits of quitting, is that I can be here for my kids. I have 3 kids, and I'm not necessarily being like a stay-at-home mom because I still have things that I want to do, but you know, it's one of the really nice things that I get to do right now. And I actually cried my last day at work. I cried on the way to pick up my son, one of my sons, because I got to go be there for my kids. I got to be present, and that was amazing. So, anyways, the whole point of this was I was trying to, I wanted to give a quick explanation of why I quit, because I really do think that it was divine. And you can believe what you want to believe. I pray a lot, and I prayed. There was about 3 weeks of trouble at my work, and I had already been in such a state with just being stressed out and everything. I had been working hours and hours and hours, and I was just stressed. And so I kept praying, and I really wasn't feeling like I was getting an answer. And then the major event happened. I'm not going to really get into the details of the events that happened, because as much as I want to vent about what happened and get everybody's opinion, I think that it's not appropriate. So we'll just leave it at the major event. And I was devastated. I mean, I cried so much. My face hurt. And I felt like, I don't know, I was hurt. It was like breaking up with someone. I felt like I'd given everything, and it wasn't seen that way by my employer, and it broke my heart. So, anyways, I prayed and prayed and prayed after that, and I just really felt like I wasn't getting any answers. Sorry. And another major event happened, and I felt like I had been betrayed at that point. I mean, just absolute betrayal on the second major event. And it just made me so mad. It made me so mad. And so I prayed before I went to bed that night and asked God to help me understand what I needed to do, and, you know, help me find a new job. And I thought I was going to be waiting, you know, like applying for jobs while I was working, you know, the quiet quit. And then I woke up before the alarm clock, and my alarm goes off pretty early. I get up at 4:50 to make sure that everything can happen in the mornings, getting everybody ready and getting everybody to school and getting to work and all of that jazz. So the fact that I woke up before my alarm, and I'm usually a good sleeper, even when I'm upset, I'm still a good sleeper. So I woke up, it was like 4:45, and I just had this vision. It wasn't like a daydream. It wasn't a dream. It was absolutely a vision of me quitting that day. And the peace that I felt in that vision was just amazing. So, it's hard to explain. It was beautiful. It was, you know, dreams you can kind of remember them being a little bit fuzzy. This was as clear as day. The sky was blue. The whites were as white as could be. the peace was real, and I knew I had to do it. And so I did it. And I went in, and I wasn't even nervous. I wasn't nervous at all. I just quit. I typed the email, and I hit send, and I waited. And I told my husband that evening that the relief of knowing that it was coming to an end, I felt like I could breathe, like I had been holding my breath for months, like I'd just been sitting around holding my breath, and I didn't have to hold my breath anymore. And instantly, everything about my attitude, about my mental health, everything started to feel better. Because I didn't have to care anymore. I didn't have to care what everybody thought of me. I didn't have to care about being exactly perfect all the time. I didn't have to care. And I could concentrate on myself. And I started making a plan right then and there. Because I knew I didn't have a job. So I had to start making a plan. And that's when I said, these are the things I'm going to do. I'm going to take a walk every day. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to learn something. I'm going to take career assessments. And that's what I've been doing. And I really think that I'm going to be better off for it. And we're on the journey together. And these videos are holding me accountable for that. And I'm excited because I quit. I quit. Erin the quitter who never stops. All right. My kids are going to get in the car in a minute. And I don't want them on here because this isn't about them. This is about me. I quit.